All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 147-pound division, where something very funny happened on Twitter, where Terence Crawford gets into it with a well-known Errol Spence Jr. fan and a Terence Crawford hater, kind of like myself. Right? According to you all, anyway. I ain't never hated on Terence Crawford, but whatever, that's what they say. And on top of that, he gets it wrong, just like got it wrong with me. But anyway, let's talk about what happened and what this has to do with boxing in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 147-pound division in the Twitter universe, where Terence Crawford has been, his media spree has ended, it appears. He went on after beating Errol Spence Jr. to become the undisputed welterweight champion of the world. He has been making a lot of appearances on different talk shows. And now it seems as if that's calmed down a little bit. And he is back on Twitter, tweeting out messages and exchanges on Twitter. And in this particular instance, he says something about how people are mad that Errol Spence Jr. Mad that he achieved what he said he was going to achieve, and oh, how miserable people's lives must be. Then somebody named Ray Jackson, shout out to the real Ray Jackson and whoever the fake Ray Jackson is. Shout out to you. Thank you for the humor. The fake Ray Jackson responds, and this is a guy that has picked Errol Spence Jr. to win. The fight is very, very well known out there in the Twitter world between Gervonta Davis and Errol Spence and other people retweeting his information, right? Kind of like a Twitter celebrity. He and Terence Crawford go back and forth, right? Or do they? Now, before I get into the details of that, though, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you're a long-time subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you so much. This video is dedicated to Malik, also known as King, also known as RuPaul. Thanks for showing your face on the channel, man. It's been a blast. Now, let's get into this, because this is about, for me, what does this have to do with boxing? This is fan interaction with fighters, where a boxer, in my opinion, works against his own best interest by jumping out of the ring, metaphorically speaking, jumping out of the ring and climbing into the stands to start having conversations with people in the stands. Right? If you remember some years ago, there was actually, I do believe it was Ron Artest and Steven Jackson, who covers boxing matches now on Showtime for the PBC, were playing for the Indiana Pacers. And all out the blue, somebody started arguing with some fans in the stands, and they run up in the stands, and these guys are NBA basketball players fighting people in the stands. Well, guess what? That is what Terence Crawford likes to do. Terence Crawford likes to jump out of the boxing ring and go fight people in the stands, which is what you do when you invite a reaction from people on Twitter and go back and forth with Twitter and talk about what you're going to do to them if they walked up to you. Talk about, you just mad because I beat your dude, I beat your daddy, that type of stuff, right? Now, what happened in this particular instance is kind of funny, because the person he was responding to was not the real Ray Jackson. It was a fake Twitter. It was somebody that just mimicked a well-known Twitter poster's name and put the tweets out. And Terence Crawford went back and forth with a guy that was clearly just egging him on and saying something that he just knew was going to get under the skin of Terence Crawford. Now, what is the reaction? What is the result of that? The result is that everybody that knows who this guy actually is knows it's a ghost account and knows that the person literally is just yanking Terence Crawford's chain just to get him to react. Now, I also have said this, and this has happened to Jermell Charlo. It just happened to Jermell Charlo when Jermell Charlo went to $1 million worth of game and got assertive with Wallow and Gilly the Kid over some things over people saying that they were hating on him on their podcast. And what does Gilly the Kid and Wallow say? That wasn't us. We never said anything like that. That Terence Crawford was hating on you. We weren't hating on you because, look, man, if we were hating on you, we would tell you right now. We would say it to you right now, right? So what is Jermell Charlo going off of? Jermell Charlo is going off of something one of his friends said, or somebody was in his ears telling him, hey, man, this guy's hating you. This guy's hating on you. This guy's hating on you. And that is something that fighters should probably really avoid doing, because you wind up having people that don't have your best interest in your mind, telling you that things are happening and skewing your worldview against people. And then you can jump out there saying that these people said something and you're dead wrong. Like, I can't tell you from years now with Terence Crawford. I have never hated on Terence Crawford, but I've done videos where I've called this man the #1 pound for pound fighter in the world, had long conversations about how he absolutely has the ability to beat Errol Spence Jr. Yes, he has the ability to beat and a potential to beat Canelo Alvarez. Yes, he has an ability and a potential. He has the potential to beat Jermell Charlo. He's one of the best fighters of this century. If he gets into the ring with in a mythical matchup, was able to get in the ring with Floyd Mayweather Jr., it's not inconceivable that he could have beat Floyd Mayweather Jr. Now, at the same time, does he have the same resume as Floyd Mayweather Jr., the same level of accomplishment as far as the named fighters that he's fought? No, right? However, if all you do is listen to Errol Spence Jr. can beat him, Jermell Charlo has the ability to beat him, Canelo Alvarez could possibly beat him, Terence Crawford could beat all of them as well. I mean, yeah, it can beat all of them as well. But yeah, these guys are live dogs. Those are good fights. And yeah, there's a possibility that Floyd could beat Terence Crawford, right? And Floyd without a doubt, has more accomplishments in his boxing career. He just does. It's just ridiculous how much this man has done. But if people that just want to know that you feed off negativity are going to give you negativity, because that's what you feed off of, right? If they want your attention, if they want you to get you to talk to them and pay attention to them, what are they going to give you? If you ignore the people, if you ignore the compliments and you feed off the negativity, and people want to have conversations with you, what do you think they're going to feed you? Positive things that people say about you? Because then you're just a butt kiss. Get away. Oh, let me tell you how this guy's hating on you. Oh, man, Terence, he's hating on you. Oh, Jermell, this guy's hating on you. Oh, this guy's hating on you. That's why, and I said this in a previous video, athletes need to stay in the ring. Not saying that you can't manage your own money and all of that stuff, but with social media, be careful just be very, very careful of overreacting to this type of stuff, because you really, unless you talk to the person himself or herself, you don't know what their thoughts are, because you're going off of a 15s, unless it's just blatantly obvious where somebody's just, talking all outside the family. But anyway, all outside, about stuff that's all outside the sport of boxing. But anyway, I find the whole thing hilarious, because look, man, Terence is going to be rematching Errol Spence Jr. And if he needs all of that, just a lot of negativity to motivate himself and keep him moving, hey man, that may work for boxing. But when you get out of the sport of boxing, you're going to need something other than people's negativity to continue to motivate you. You're going to have to find some type of way to get up in the morning and accomplish other things that don't have anything to do with literally trying to prove somebody wrong. But anyway, it is what it is. That's my take on the situation. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.